Your voice, your opinion, your community. Fact TV, free speech, protected.
Let's see what we have here in our basket full of fun for the 4th of July. Oh, my grandchildren are really looking forward to it. Oh, we have the sparklers, gold sparklers, and these colorful ones are so pretty, but they do get pretty smoky. Let's see here. Oh, look at this. It says plane flying at night. Well, that should be interesting. Oh, and the poppers. Oh, yeah, definitely have to have the poppers. Just throw them on the ground and listen to them snap. Oh, my grandchildren just love them. Oh, well, look at this. Isn't this interesting? Chicken blowing balloon. I thought that chickens laid eggs. That should be interesting. Oh, and let's see. What is this? Magic black snakes. Ooh, that sounds terrible. Let's see. Just light and watch your snake grow. Ooh, I don't like snakes. I think snakes are disgusting little critters. But my grandchildren will love those, so I'll just light them and run. Hello there. Welcome to Grandma Kitty's house, and I'm Grandma Kitty, of course. I was just checking to see what I have for 4th of July supplies, because the holiday's coming up soon, and I want to be prepared. Oh, don't you just love the 4th of July? It is just such a fun holiday, isn't it? We have barbecues, and maybe go to the beach, and always go to fireworks at night, right? Oh, I just love the 4th of July. I have a book here. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Oh, look at this. It's called My 4th of July, and it was written by Jerry Spinelli and illustrated by Larry Day. Why don't we read that together, shall we? Let's see what we have here. My 4th of July. Noise. I wake up and rush to the front window. Parade, drums, cymbals, pinwheels, flags, tricycles. It's the best day of all, the 4th of July. I join the parade. Grown-ups laugh and wave and point. I'm still in my pajamas. He was so excited he forgot to get dressed. Silly. When I get back, Dad is fetching the wagon. Hooray! He is home all day. Mama is in the kitchen getting the picnic ready. The pie is in the oven. What kind? I ask her. You'll see, she says. She always says you'll see. The pie is always cherry crumb. I usually make apple pie. Time to do my job, I ask. Mama hands me a shaker. Get to work, she says. I get to add the final touch, a sprinkle of paprika on the deviled eggs. Everything goes into the wagon. Hot dogs, hot dog rolls, mustard, chopped onions, relish, pickles. I look at the clock. I call to everyone, hurry! I'm in charge of hurrying. There are only 25 picnic tables at the park. We must not be late. They have to get there early to claim their picnic table. The wagon is filling up. Peanut butter-filled celery boats, potato salad, napkins, tablecloth, red, white, and blue cupcakes. In goes the surprise in a white box. There's always a surprise. What is it, I ask. I always ask. You'll see, Mama always says. Paper cups, plastic forks. Are we ready? Sounds like they're going to have fun, huh? Wait, I shout. Don't forget the pie. I'm in charge of not forgetting. Finally, out the door. Mama hands me a banana. I'm so excited, I forgot to eat breakfast. He's so excited to go that he forgot the breakfast part, huh? Down the street to the railroad tracks. Look, black cloud, thunder. Oh no, storm coming. Yoo-hoo! It's a train rumbling around the bend. Flags flutter from the flanks of the great engine. We wave at the engineer. The train is all decorated with flags. Down the path by the creek to the park. Hurry, hurry! I grab the pickle jar and run ahead. I plunk it on an empty table. It's ours. Oh, they got there in time to get a table. I can't wait. I beg for the surprise. Mama sighs. Oh, okay, go ahead. I tear open the white box, chocolate-covered strawberries, big as plums. Mom and Dad watch me. They can't stand it. They gobble their surprises, too. I think I would, too. Chocolate-covered strawberries sound really good. For this one best day, the park is my backyard. Face painting. I'm a raccoon. Three-legged sack race. My friend Henry and I come in last. We're laughing too hard to care. Back at the table, food, eat. We grab our hot dogs on the grill in the gazebo. We wait our turn. I like mine black with stripes. Talent show at the band shell. There's my neighbor Sally. She sings a song called Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Sally, my next door neighbor Sally, sings like an angel. I guess you didn't know that. Concert at the gazebo. The Toodletown Tens play zippy music. Little kids rush to the stage of the gazebo to dance. Parents, too. Here come Mom and Dad. Back at the band shell, the biggest flag I've ever seen is unrolling behind the stage. We stand for the Star-Spangled Banner. The whole park is silent and still. They're being respectful, aren't they, while they play the national anthem? Back to the picnic table. Eat. Noseball race, I win. Run to the zoo, quack of the ducks. The goat makes me laugh. Monkey fingers reaching. More food, oh my goodness, he's gonna be full. I'm becoming a potato, pickle, hot dog, cupcake, pie. Slow down, Mama says, but she doesn't mean it. She's smiling. The shadows are getting long. The sun is in the trees. The best part of the best day is coming. Fireworks. I eat the last deviled egg. We toss the trash, give away the pickles. All that's left for the wagon is the tablecloth. Hurry, I say. I'm in charge of getting a good place. We find one on the outfield slopes of the baseball field. Soon we're surrounded. I think everybody in town is here. 5,000 people, Dad says. Shadows creep across the field, all the way to me. It's getting dark out. Oh, the minutes crawl as I slide back in my wagon. It's the longest wait there ever is. He's getting tired and sleepy. He's had a busy day. A thump in the dark, sudden umbrella of lights, 5,000 faces aglow. Fireworks! Oh, I love fireworks, don't you? Pinwheels and gushers, comets and twisters. My eyes cannot hold the wonders I see. My heart is cheering. He's all excited. A cannon booming volley. I hold my ears. I scream with joy. It's over. This must be the grand finale. Look at all those fireworks. Car lights flashing, smoke drifting from the baseball field. It smells like burnt toast. And once again, I feel something I haven't felt since the 3rd of July. I feel sleepy. The tablecloth becomes a pillow. Into the wagon I go, my own little train with Dad as engineer, through the park, across the creek, down the path. I see nothing but stars. There are only the stars and my wagon and me. I am overfilled in every way. I have seen too much, run too long, been too happy. I close my eyes. He was tired. He had a very busy day, didn't he? I am in charge of sleeping. He's so tired he fell asleep. Oh, it sounds like he had a fun day, doesn't it? Lots of fun things he did for the 4th of July. Yeah, so today I thought we could talk about Independence Day. That's what the 4th of July is. That's the day we became an independent nation and became able to govern ourselves and make our own rules and our own laws. So we live in the United States of America, or the USA, and our Independence Day is on July 4th, which is why we call it the 4th of July. But did you know there's many countries around the world that also celebrate Independence Day? Yeah, and they each have their own dates, starting right in January all the way through December. So they each have their own dates. And, there are very few countries that do not celebrate some type of Independence Day. It's important to observe the day you became independent. It's kind of like your birthday, yeah. So I thought it would be fun to talk about other countries and how they celebrate Independence Day. So I randomly picked a few. Let's see, I've got my globe here. I'm going to do them in alphabetical order, and I'll try to point them out on my globe here. So let's start with Australia, which is an island down here. See that big island? So they call theirs Australia Day, and because they're an island, they do a lot with water. So they have like tall ship races and surfing races and ferry races, and at night they do fireworks. Yeah. So then over here in South America, we've got Bolivia, which is this little country here, and they actually have a 2-day party. Their Independence Day lasts for 2 days. They have a military parade and carnivals and music, and guess what? At night they do fireworks. Yes, they do. Oh, and then let's see, way over here is a little country called Cambodia right here, and they have parades and festivals, and guess what they do at night? Fireworks. Boy, I'm seeing a theme here. Okay, so here we have Canada, which is our neighbor to the north up above the U.S., United States of America, and they call their day Canada Day, kind of like Australia calls theirs Australia Day, and they celebrate a lot like us. They have parades and ceremonies and concerts. And don't forget the fireworks, right? So then let's see, down here in Central America, down near South America, we have a little country called Costa Rica, and they have lots of traditional dancing. So dancing must be an important part of their culture. And then over here in Europe, there's the country called France, where they speak French, and they have military parades, and their firefighters organize dance parties. And of course, they have fireworks. So let's see, over here in India, India does something really interesting. They have a kite flying competition, and it's very competitive. They work hard to try to knock their competitors' kites out of the sky, or break their strings or something just to make their kite fall so that they'll win. And then here, these islands here above Australia called Indonesia, oh, they do something really interesting. So a couple of things they do. They have an eating contest, which that sounds really fun, huh? We do that sometimes. We do hot dog eating contest or pie eating contest, yeah. And then they have sporting competitions and sack races, like the boy in the book. He had a sack race with his friend. Oh, this is what I like. They clean up their neighborhoods. They paint their houses and their fences and make sure their neighborhoods are really neat and clean for the holiday. I think that's a good idea. But here's the part that sounds really interesting. They have palm trees there, so they put big prizes, big prizes like TVs and bikes, things like that, up in the palm trees. And then they take oil and clay and they grease the trunk of the tree so it's really hard to climb. And so whoever can get up that trunk with all that grease and oil and clay, whoever can get up to the TV or the bicycle, well, they get to keep it. That sounds like fun, doesn't it? And then we have down here, we have Mexico, which is our neighbor to the south. And their celebration lasts for 2 days, like Bolivia. It starts at 11 o'clock on September 15th, and it goes to September 16th. And Mexicans, they like to dance, so they do a lot of traditional dancing. Now, I went to Mexico once, and I saw them dance, and the ladies took a glass of water, and they put it on their head, and they danced with that glass of water on their head. I can't balance anything on my head, but not only did they balance that glass of water on their head, but they danced with it on their head, and they never spilled a single drop. Oh my goodness, Grandma Kitty could not do that. Oh, but here's something else they do. They decorate their cars and their houses, and they hang colorful lanterns, and they have rodeos and bullfights and parades. And guess what they do at night? Fireworks, yeah. And then let's see, up here we have Norway, way up in northern Europe, and they give a lot of attention to their children. So they have children's parades with school marches with school banners and flags and marching bands. And then, down here, South America, where'd it go? Peru, this long country right here, Peru, they have bullfights. I don't think I'd want to watch bullfights, but cannons and horse shows. And then Philippines, let's see, way over here, in between Japan and Australia, there's these islands called the Philippines. And they used to have the same date as us, July 4th, but then they've switched it around, and it was November 15th and then January 23rd, but now I think they celebrate it on June 12th. And they have traditional games for the kids, and they play sports, and they eat Filipino food. Now, I was wondering what Filipino food was, so I looked it up. All I can say is I'm glad I don't live in the Philippines. Do you know what they eat? Well, they take pig's cheeks, and their head and their liver, and they saute it. I don't mind pork, but I don't think I'd want to eat a pig's head or his cheeks, no. And then they take chicken and they grill it, which chicken is okay. I'm having chicken for supper and chicken's okay. But they also eat it with the gizzard and the heart and the liver. Ooh. And then they take mole crickets, and they saute them in oil with onions and tomatoes. I mean, at least they take the wings and the legs off, but I don't think I'd want to eat crickets either. No, and then they deep fry frogs. Oh, I wonder if they eat snakes too. Oh, it just doesn't sound appetizing to me. I mean, they do have things like rice and noodles and marinated beef, tropical fruits and seafood, so some of it sounds okay, but I don't know, maybe I just need to be a little bit more adventurous. But oh, thank goodness for the United States of America, where we have barbecues with hamburgers and hot dogs and potato salad and watermelon, and then maybe we go to the beach and get ice cream on the way home while we wait for the fireworks, of course. I mean, no sautéed crickets and deep fried frogs here that I know of anyway. But I suppose it's all the way you're raised. Other countries might think that our food is unusual. Yeah, so much talk for other countries and their Independence Day. I think that it is time to get up and move and groove. So I do not have a traditional dance for you like they have in Costa Rica or Mexico. We're just going to do, since we were talking about other countries around the world, we're going to do He's Got the Whole World in His Hands. So remember, when you move and groove, I'm going to leave my scarf on today because I'm feeling a bit patriotic with my red, white, and blue. So I'm going to leave my scarf on. But remember, when you move and groove, it makes your heart happy. So hop up off that couch and get ready to move and groove with me. All right, let's see what we have here. All right, you ready? Here we go. Right, it's a big world. Stretch your arms wide.
In his hands, he's got the whole world. In his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the little bitty baby. In his hands, he's got the little bitty baby. In his hands, he's got the little bitty baby. In his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands.
How you doing? Are you moving and grooving? Getting some exercise? All right, how did you do? Did you get up and move and groove? Get some exercise? All right, so let's check our bee basket and see what we have. And remember that our bee basket, those are the things we want to be. All right, so let's see what we have. Oh my goodness, this one is a very appropriate bee. Look at that, patriotic. Grandma Kitty was just telling you that she felt very patriotic, so let's talk about being patriotic. Do you know what it means to be patriotic? It means to be devoted to your country. Yeah. So while I was searching about how to be devoted to your country, I came across a lot of really good words. Let me just turn my poster around here and show you all these words that I found. Can you see them okay? Whoops, let me move my flag over here. All right. So here's your country in the middle. So here are things that you should do. You should support your country. Like just love your country. Yeah, love just shows affection for your country. You should be loyal to your country, which means be faithful and supportive of your country. And defend your country. Now, let me explain that one to you. If you had your bike out in the yard and someone came in your yard and they tried to take your bike, would you just let them take it? No, you would defend it, right? You would say, oh, no, that's my bike. You can't take my bike. Yeah, or you would defend anything in your property, anything that belongs to you. Well, this is your country. You were born in the United States of America, so you are part of the USA. So this is your country, and you should work hard to defend it. And if anyone says anything bad about it, say, oh, no, the United States of America is a very wonderful place to live. It really is. I mean, we don't have to eat crickets here, right? Yeah. So here's another thing. Oh, observe the laws of your country. Do you know what that means? That means to pay attention to the laws, pay attention to the rules and the regulations and follow them. Like when you get older and you start driving, and if it says the speed limit is 35, well, you should do 35 because that's a law. And so you should observe the laws and follow the laws. Do you know why they have laws? To keep everybody safe. Yeah, to keep everybody safe and so that nobody will get hurt. Yeah, they're there for our own good, even though we may not want to go 35. They are there for our own good. So then respect your country. And that means to have deep admiration for your country. How about feel pride in your country? That means to have feelings of deep pleasure, of satisfaction, just to be proud of the United States of America and be happy that you're a part of the United States of America. And then to have allegiance for your country. We say, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Yeah, so allegiance means to be committed to your country. You're dedicated to your country, dedicated to a cause. And so America is our cause, and so we should be dedicated to it. So, the United States of America is just a great place to live. We are a very lucky country. Yeah, I mean, we don't have to eat crickets or frogs or gizzards or livers, unless you want to, of course. Yeah. So, how do you think you could show that you're patriotic? Do you have any ideas of how to show that you're patriotic? What's that? Wear red, white, and blue. That's very good. Yeah, like see, Grandma Kitty's got her red, white, and blue on. Yeah. You could fly an American flag. Make sure you put your flag up outside your house and fly your American flag. Or if you go to a parade, bring your flag with you and wave your flag back and forth. Yeah. So, and you could also respect authority. Do you know what authority is? Well, authority would be like police officers. What's that? The president. Very good. Just the president is authority too. Yeah. Your teacher. How about your parents? Do you think of your parents as authority? Yeah, you should. Yeah. Do you know adults that are older and wiser than children? Well, they are the authority. And sometimes we don't think that adults are older and wiser, but you know what? They've lived longer. And when you live longer, the longer you live, the wiser you get, or you should anyway. So adults have lived longer and gotten wiser than kids. So you should really respect them. Yeah, you should. And you know what? Here's the thing. They're only trying to keep you safe. They are. They just want you to be healthy and safe, and like Grandma Kitty always says, right? And so they're only trying to take care of you. Yeah. So another way to be patriotic is to be polite and kind to your fellow citizens. Do you know what a fellow citizen is? Well, those are the people in your neighborhood or the people at your school. There are other people that live in the United States of America. There are people that you bump into at the grocery store or the laundromat or the playground. I mean, you don't literally bump into them, but no, there are people that you see all the time. Do you know what happens when you respect people? It builds good feelings. It makes you feel good about yourself because you're being polite and respectful to other people. And you know what? it makes other people like you because you're being polite and respectful to them. It's a win-win situation. So if you're respectful and polite to other people, they'll probably be respectful and polite back to you. I mean, you just can't lose. It's a win-win situation. Yeah. So be patriotic. Yeah. Love your country and the people in it, and wave your flag and wear your red, white, and blue. I mean, this is your country. So appreciate it and be proud of it and celebrate it. Yeah. I hope that you have a wonderful 4th of July and that you get to have a great time with your family, maybe do a barbecue or go to the beach. And I hope that you get to see some fireworks somewhere. Yeah, because that's a special thing about the 4th of July, isn't it? Yeah. So happy 4th of July to everyone. Enjoy your holiday and be patriotic. I think that about does it today. So you take care, you stay healthy, safe, and happy, and Grandma Kitty will see you next time. Bye-bye.